There are a lot of rumors of one altcoin that's on Coinbase is about to be listed on Binance OG. We're also going to hit up an update on Bad Grandma, and there's a NFT project that I'm super bullish on that is updating their roadmap. So stay tuned for that. And without further ado, let's just get right on in it. Guys, Yasmin is the coin that is being speculated that's going to list on Binance OG. Look, currently the price of Yasmin is about 6.6 cents. It's massive pump from the Coinbase listing. Now we're just consolidating, coming back. Maybe we're ready for this next massive liftoff if Binance OG lists this coin. So we got a tweet last night right before the live stream from a Master Egg Word said at homie, Yasmin might be coming to Binance. If you search Yasmin Binance on Google, there is a link that you can click on, but the page comes up as an error, but it lists under the maintenance section. Does this mean Binance listing confirmed in the near future? Well, guys, let's just dive into this. We go search for Yasmin Binance on Google. This is what pops up, their Twitter. And then look what happens. Binance.com trade Yasmin USDT. We go to click on it. And what do we get? A good old 404 error. But then don't just forget about that one. You scroll down a little bit. It says Yasmin BNB. Once again, you also get a what? A 404 error. So I didn't just stop there though. I scrolled down, checked out the Reddits. I was diving through the Reddits, and guess what, guys? Going over here, somebody said that it actually was up. So there was a time when there wasn't an error, and this is what popped up apparently. They screenshotted it. Very interesting. You can clearly see this is Yasmin USDT. Now, could they have photoshopped this? Definitely a possibility. But very interesting, because if somebody would have photoshopped that, I mean, without seeing, by searching here that it actually has USDT pair or BNB, then I'd say, okay, maybe this is fishy. It seems like they're getting ready to list Yasmin. Very interesting. We also have some more information on the tweeters that we definitely want to hit up right over here. We have from Harpa. Apparently, this is the Yasmin CFO. Says, we have received a number of inquiries regarding the circulating supply of Yasmin on CoinMarketCap. Yeah, of course, this is not verified, which we will be reapplying for once we have confirmed the calculations and checked the system. Oh no, that does not sound good. We will process this as soon as possible to ensure that the information is accurate. Alrighty, guys. Well, I hope the information is accurate, because if it comes out that this thing has like a $1 billion market cap, well, that's not good. Anyways, once again, Master Egbert, thank you again, homie. You added me at this for Harper say, basically saying that we are going to update this stuff. So awesome. Pretty excited to see. We'll see how that plays out. Also wanted to point out though, back here on the listing, he gave credit to Jack Adams right here. And Jack Adams said that, he said thanks, but also found on a Japanese news site, someone found that Yasmin met all requirements to be listed on major exchanges in Japan. If that happens, Japanese rich buyers will join the Yasmin pump party too. Interesting. We have another take from somebody else on the tweeters saying that I'm not going to argue and agree, but it is not listed on Coinbase Japan for purchase yet. I mean, what if it hits Coinbase Japan? That could add a massive run to the Yasmin. Once again, we also want to verify that the market cap is actually correct of around $30 to $40 million and not way higher. Now, of course, if it's way lower, that's even better. But I don't believe that's the case, especially with a massive pump we saw with on Coinbase listing. I don't believe it's less than what they're reporting. Maybe it'll be around the same, but hopefully it's not too much more, because that would not be cool. So what do you think about this good old speculation of a possible listing on Binance OG? I mean, we see that right there. You saw how it was on Reddit, how they got a screenshot. I mean, this could be a false screenshot. It could be photoshopped, but you can't deny this right here. You cannot deny that at all. There wouldn't even be a Yasmin. You wouldn't even get that to pop up. So very interesting, guys. Let me know your thoughts and comments about that below. Because if it would list, I could see this thing literally make another massive run like we saw with Coinbase listing. So that's just my personal take. Of course, not financial advice. Up next, guys, the bad grandmas. So I've talked about this project a few times, made a video about it. First of all, I am bullish on it. I am whitelisted. I think it's going to be a decent project to get in. Mint price is pretty low, just like many other projects. But I do have some information I want to share with all the homies out there. So there's a lot of stuff they're working on. Very interesting to see how the things are going to play out. But I was talking with one of the co-founders, and we have some information they want to put out before it hits the public. And it's regards to the utility of Bad Grandma. So we understand the reason I'm so bullish on the Doge pound is because of the utility behind it, not just because it's a picture of a dog, okay? It's the utility. So just want to point out a few things. It says we are truly just out to utilize our talents and apply towards where the industry is going. They're working with Immutable X, which is new and apparently is a lot harder than just regular Ethereum smart contracts. So we thought, how do we benefit from that? So for example, there's some huge projects that are planning on launching on Ethereum, but there's gas wars. Yeah, gas wars are an issue. That's why you want to use Immutable X. There's no gas fees. You just put the Ethereum in there and no gas fees. So they are chatting with a few of them to try to get them to go over to IMX, which is Immutable X. So with their platform, so with the Bad Grandma founders, with their platform and code base, they can help these new projects pivot onto IMX within 7 days or less, they say. So whatever way to let our holders benefit. So they're going to basically try to get access to like on ramp these new projects onto Immutable X. And then if you're holding a Bad Grandma, a small portion of the Bad Grandmas should get some kind of early access to these new projects. So even if they can get 250 or 500 of those NFTs airdrop to their Bad Grandmas, even though there is 10,000 Bad Grandmas, eventually if you hold one, you're probably going to get in on one. And well, it could do very well. So just keep that in mind. That's a great utility behind it that we have not talked about and I have not seen out in the public. We've talked about the good old Bad Grandpa about 14 days later. They're going to have cookies down the line. There's going to be Aunt Becky, possibly, hint, hint, wink, wink. So guys, there's a lot going on. Like, look for the utility. Definitely bullish on this. I will definitely be minting one. We'll see what happens though. I mean, it could be a flop. It could be a rug. I'm not saying this thing's going to the moon, but I am going to be minting at least one or two. So let me know your thoughts about Bad Grandma. Up next though, guys, the Doge Pound, they are doing what? They are releasing their new roadmap. Nice little visual right here, showing their puppies. Showing a good old app that's coming up. We got the launch pad, guys. I'm super bullish about that. Staking, I'm pretty interested in that. Can't lie. The mobile game, they have some game developers, and of course, Woo. So guys, they're going to be releasing their updated roadmap, the Doge Pound right here on Twitter sometime today. So pretty interesting to see when that's actually going to come out. I'm super stoked to see how that's going to play out. There is a Halloween drop, which they don't have any picks right here, but there is a Halloween drop coming. October 28th, if I recall correctly, if you own an OG dog and a pup, you get a free mint of the Halloween pup. And keep in mind that they're possibly going to be navigating off the Ethereum blockchain for this one. They said it could be on Solana, maybe something else. So we'll see what they decide. I mean, today is, and I'm looking at the calendar and saying it correctly, today is October 20th. So we'll see how that all plays out. Hopefully it does very well. Hopefully they just launch it very, very successful. Last time, with the pups, they didn't really list that high. They kind of popped up and then just fell down really low, which could create a great buying opportunity. So keep your eyes out on that, guys. What do you guys think about the Doge Pound? I'm definitely pretty bullish on it. I think it's a solid project in my humble opinion. But I'm of course, definitely do your own research. Check it out. Go on OpenSea and go from there. But guys, that's what's up with those two NFTs. We hit up Yasmin, and of course, we got to hit up the BTC price action. Guys, Bitcoin is literally flirting with an all-time high. It's at $64,500 right now. And if we zoom in here a little bit more, we're literally at the all-time high. I might actually get this recorded live. Are we going to break all-time high right now? What? Guys, we just broke all-time high while I'm recording this video. We're not live, but we just broke all-time high. Wow, guys, I'm going to end it there. We broke all-time high. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let's go. It's looking good. And I just got my alert that we just broke all-time high. Let's go, baby. Alrighty, guys. Until next time, subscribe, like, and may the gains be with you.